Hi there, how are you? My name is Karen and today we're going to talk to two of my best friends on the island of Cozumel and what they do here. I really want to introduce you to two very special ladies that live in Cozumel, Mexico since 2020. Sherry and Esther, they are amazing. Sherry, Esther, thank you for helping us today, telling about your life in Cozumel. How did you come here? Why did you come to Cozumel?
You want to start?
Sure, I'd be happy to. One of the big reasons that we came to Cozumel is because we really wanted to incorporate a life-work balance. We came from a big city, Chicago, Illinois, and we were looking for a place to come and to find a little more tranquility, a little more peace, a lot more beauty, even though Chicago is beautiful, but a different kind of beauty. So we happened to stumble upon Cozumel, and we're so happy that we did.
Yeah, I'll add a little something to that too. At that time, it was actually the pandemic. So at that time, we both were full-time doing something else for a business. I was a director and a choreographer and a dance teacher. Esther was an executive coach for corporations. And we had a side passion business called BeMoved. So that was like our life. But both of our businesses dealt with having huge groups of people that we would be managing or directing. Well, when the pandemic hit, all of that work went away because you couldn't be in the same room with people anymore. And so we thought, oh my gosh, we've always wanted to move somewhere warmer. She really wanted to move warmer. And we thought maybe this is the time that we make a really big move because the world was changing, nobody knew what was happening. And so we thought, and people started to do dance, our businesses dance, they started to do dance online, and we're like, we could do this anywhere. You could do dance online anywhere. So it kind of opened up our minds suddenly to let's start exploring warmer places, and this is where we ended up coming. And a lot of it is because it was the thing that happened the easiest. It just was going to take the least effort to be here, right?
It's true, it almost became like a magical miracle that we ended up here with no effort, little effort, hardly at all. It just kind of happenstanced, as they say, this word. It just happened naturally. And all of a sudden, we were here and we met you.
Yes. Well, let me tell you about this, because in 2019, somebody gave me the biggest gift of my life, a BeMoved class. And it changed my life. Really, it made me happy. And then in 2020, somehow, you called me and you are the founders of BeMoved. So tell us about BeMoved. What is it?
Well, BeMoved it's a dance program that involves a dance class that we teach people of all movement abilities. You dance the entire class, but it's really shaped. It's like a fitness class where you would follow the whole time, but the contents is all real dance. And you start with a warm-up, so it's very therapeutic, and you work on things that give you mobility, length, balance, coordination, strength, and then you move, but then the class kind of moves into a dance, and you get to learn a different dance every time, but you learn through dancing, not through me talking and criticizing, and the whole class, you never stop moving. And at the very end, it's kind of like you take this ride, emotional ride, and at the very end, you come back and do a little more stretching, come back to center, and some more beautiful music. So I like to call it a dance experience. BeMoved is a dance experience. However, you get a lot of benefits, which are physical, but also mental. I mean, it's great for your brain, it's great for your spirit. You build community, you express your emotions. It's kind of meant to do all those things. That's BeMoved. No, there's a lot more to say about it. But.
So we met in 2020. Cozumel is a really nice community. We became very good friends, and I'm so grateful for that. And I know we will have many, many, many years together. It's been super wonderful to see how BeMoved is growing and still is growing, so it will go beyond. Tell us about what do you really like in Cozumel? What is why Cozumel keeps you here? Because you can go anywhere in the world, really.
Yes. Actually, we have a lot of options, but go ahead, you start.
No, I think, one of the things that I always love it when people ask us, why are we here? And the island just gives back to us in so many ways. First of all, the weather, the blue skies, The ocean is, 3 minutes away. You can be 7 minutes from anything here on the island, which is such a luxury. The quietness and the stillness at certain times of the day just makes you have the ability to breathe and be present, which not a lot of cities in the world can do, or the Big Island can do. I like the pace. And my favorite thing is that the airport is 7 minutes away and you can go anywhere in the world. I mean, this is a luxury that, I can't advertise strongly enough.
Yeah. It's funny, you asked what keeps you here, and I would say the people. So for us, because all the things you mentioned are absolutely pluses for Cozumel. I mean, all of it. And I agree with the weather, especially the pace, because our lives are still so busy, and there's something about living here that makes you feel like you're a little retired.
Yes.
even though we're still really working, like we can have a really kind of beautiful day. We get to take walks, we jump into the pool, it's just really lovely. But I'll say the thing that keeps us here is the community we've built and the people we know. We just love them. So that's a really huge anchor now for us in our life. We love it.
It's a beautiful feeling that we both say when we're on an airplane coming back to Cozumel, we're going home.
Yeah. And that's it. When you go into the hustle or bustle on the mainland or wherever in the world, you come here and it's just something,
Yeah.
Something relaxed.
There's a beautiful vibe about the island.
That is true. So, would you mind showing us how to dance a little bit?
Maybe give you a few simple movements from BeMoved?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay, let's get started. We're going to be dancing today to one of our BeMoved instructors, Joey Pacetto from Las Vegas. This is his song. Oh, wow. Incredible, right? Yes. Okay, let's start with our pushaways. Yes, we're going to take push 1, 2, really resist, open the hand. Think like you're clearing your space. Beautiful. Those step side slow. Arm up, cross the body. And arm up, the palm faces out. Let's go a little quicker. Up, over, up, cross. Again. Good. Perfect. When we started BeMoved was really to train other people to do it. So I started BeMoved when I realized there was a hole for people, it's like people my age. And at the time I was in my 40s and thinking, even though I was a director and a choreographer and people thought I was dancing all day, I was honestly really out of shape. And I would be looking for, well, what can I do? And squeeze into my schedule. And I couldn't find something that was more dance-based that I really felt spoke to me, not only physically with my limitations of injuries and just being older and joints, but also as a person and the kind of music I wanted to hear and the kind of rich experience I wanted. So I thought, well, I'm just going to develop it. And I was a choreographer for like 30 years, so I have so much experience in working with actors and singers, so people who weren't trained to dance. So I took a lot of that knowledge and I thought, how can I make a beautiful class for anybody to take who doesn't need to necessarily have dance experience. I also wanted people to experience what it's like to have a movement experience that you're moving to music nonstop that you would normally maybe not dance to. And what is that journey and what does that feel like emotionally? Being able to have dance to something that is beautiful, something that is sad, something that is sentimental, something that is joyful, something that is exciting. Like that experience that we get to have as dancers is something that not a lot of people really get to have. So that was a huge part of my intention.
I want to add to that too though, because as a non-dancer, kind of like you, Karen, I just stumbled into it. I think one of the important things is I used to love watching dance, concert dance, and I would go and experience dance and I would be in awe of the things that I am seeing on stage, and I never thought for a second that I could be that person on the stage, but I admired it so much. But with BeMoved, Sherry actually has created a product where you actually feel like a dancer that is dancing on stage. And that feeling, I know, I'm glad you agree because it's true. And that experience, when she says it's a movement experience or a dance experience, that's the literal translation for me. When I'm in a BeMoved class, I am dancing, and it's the benefit for me, as I've always said throughout the years, why I'm so committed to BeMoved, is it's the only time that I can do an exercise or a physical exercise where my mind shuts off. my mind shuts off for an hour.
I don't know if you know, but I'm from the Netherlands and I cannot dance, but I can do BeMoved. I love BeMoved. Where do we find BeMoved? How can one find BeMoved?
Well, there's a couple of ways. One thing is that our business started as training instructors. So we certify people to teach this. And there may be, you can go to our website, BeMovedDance.com, and you can go there, and there may be a BeMoved class or a BeMoved teacher in your area, just like there's actually somebody here in Cozumel for you. And, but you can also take with us online on a digital studio. As a matter of fact, when we moved here, part of our business that we did is we opened up a digital studio and we film right here in this living room. And I film BeMoved classes, and then we have a big studio online, and now I want to say we have like 250 classes on there now, like a huge library. We have 5 different levels, all the different genres, so people from all over the world now can take BeMoved with us. I mean, we get people every day signing up from everywhere, and this is how we get new instructors in other countries, is that they see BeMoved and then they can also do their training.
So this is where it is happening.
This is where it's happening. This is where the digital studio gives to the world. Right from this spot, we go out. Cozumel.
Who would have known that? An international company in happiness, in dance, in Cozumel.
We also developed all of our online trainings here. So if anybody wanted to teach anywhere, they can do it online. They do the whole program. It's all videotaped. There's lots of coursework. It's very structured, very strong syllabus, and they get a mentor, a personal mentor to help them through the course.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's anybody can really train at any time. They don't have to wait. When are they going to have an in-person? How am I going to get there? Flying, hotels, like all of that is removed, and we can just work with people directly to get them up and running.
You know, our hope really though is that everybody takes a personal class.
In person.
Yeah, the in-person class. The more times that we can get certified instructors all over the world so that they can experience what you and I experience taking a class is really what you would say the recipe of our intention. Is that
not everybody might have the opportunity. In Europe, for example, they could do online.
Yes, absolutely.
We just got somebody from the Netherlands wanting to be an instructor.
Yes, it just happened yesterday. It just happened yesterday.
So who knows, maybe we'll get somebody there. So maybe this will work out. The other place where we're actually giving classes now over the last 2 years is on cruise ships, on cruise lines. And we send our instructors out. So a lot of people who are cruising on vacation now have the luxury of really having a BeMoved class at sea.
Yes, last year we actually serviced over 10,000 people taking BeMoved classes on cruise lines.
Different cruise lines.
Yeah, on the cruise ships, we reached 10,000 attendees over the year.
So it's awesome.
Yeah, it was a very big success story for us.
Would it be possible for Cozumel habitants or friends of friends to do a BeMoved class online? Let's have them send us a message and we give them a code, and then
we can do a free promotion for anyone who lives in Cozumel.
If you want to do a BeMoved class online, write us. Right here is the information and you will get the code. I hope you liked it as much as I did. Don't forget to subscribe.